iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 170,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams. Race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12 Hour. Additional partners include IMSA, World of Outlaws, Supercars, and IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own Indianapolis 500, Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
Welcome in here, race fans, tonight to the Cedar Lake Speedway here for the Adirondack Picker 50 here, presented by Bartel Builders with the Upstate Racing League. To bring you all the live racing action here tonight, my name is Roger Muth here with the Durham 3 Racing Network, and we welcome all the race fans here. You know, it's getting down to the nitty-gritty with the Upstate Racing League and these Bartel Builders big blocks because, well, we are down to just a handful of races left. 50 laps here tonight at Cedar Lake, 50 laps next week at the Kokomo Speedway, and we finish things off at the dirt track at Charlotte. So, 150 laps of A-main competition racing action. 3 races left on the season, and it comes down to a championship. Well, what does that championship look like? Take a look at the Arts Barbershop Championship standings here for the Bartel Builders Big Block Series. Talon Carter, the rookie. Yes, a rookie is at the top of the points championship list here tonight. He holds a 30-point slim margin lead over the other rookie. That's the 721 of James Normoyle. So just 2 drivers, 2 rookies, 30 points the difference. Well, I'm looking at the driver's entry list here tonight, and this Arts Barbershop Championship standings is about to get a little bit wider. James Normoyle is not here tonight, and I do believe he has used a drop week. So we'll have to see how that will all shake down here. There you see Justin Fuller, last season's champion, the 99 A Cold Day, is 4th coming in. Brian Hacker, the driver out of Illinois, he's sitting there in 5th. Chris Brown, Justin Smith, Brett Bartels, Ryan Holland, and Dylan Rabtoy round out the top 10 point standing spots here tonight, presented by Arts Barbershop. So with that being the Arts Barbershop Championship standings coming in, well, will they see any change coming into the night? Well, this Adirondack Picker 50-lap feature event here tonight is going to show us. And, of course, we got to thank all the fine folks over at Adirondack Picker. Some real treasures at the Picker. You can buy them on eBay. And I was taking a peek before we came live here tonight. A lot of high things, or cool things over there. Everything from old school instruction manuals on how to operate your cars. Yes, they used to hand those out. So if you still need one to figure out how to work your 1985 Silverado, which some of you might still need a little help on, they have that over there. HO train sets, everything over there. So just some pretty cool things. You got to check it out. They have something that all you race fans would be interested in. But it's just about time to go racing in our Whiteowl Performance Heat races here tonight. So our Whiteowl Performance Heat race number 1 to the grid, and it looks like this. Driving car 03 here tonight, he goes by the name of Speedy Brissett. He's one of those rookies. To the outside of him, driving the 11 Illinois, the Empire Racing Team's car, this is Brian Hacker. The driver out of Kutztown, Pennsylvania. Driving car number 40 here tonight. This is Josiah Millen. Dylan Rabtoy in car number 22. The raised iron tubing 22 will go from 4th. 5th here tonight, it is car number 15. This is Ryan Holland. Wayne McDuff and the McDuff Racing Bartel Builders 1W entry will go from the 6th spot, while the American Sim Racing Club number 38 of David Patton will go back there in P number 7. And starting shotgun to the field, driving the Brissett Racing number 4, this is Scott Riome. That's your starting lineup here for your Whiteowl Performance Heat Race number 1. 8 cars out onto the Speedway here tonight, and I was just passed along a note from Race Control. All drivers will make it into the feature event here tonight, so no driver will have to go to a last chance qualifier. The question being, though, who will be the driver to pick up the W here? This time by, we're going to drop the hammer. Put a couple laps on the board here as we get ready to go. It'll be Brissett and Hacker. iRacing.com Silverado speeds away as the field goes green. 10 laps the distance here in heat race number 1. Speedy Brissett looking pretty good. Brian Hacker working the outside of the Speedway right now. There's Josiah Millen down to the bottom side. He'll follow the 03 back around here. Lap 1 going to go to Speedy Brissett. Hacker still working the outside lane. Millen down to the bottom. Here comes Rabtoy. He's going to battle with the number 15. That is Ryan Holland in car number 15, the Upstate RC and Hobbies entry. Scott Riome, 3 wide, gonna give a right rear to that Luke Oil, number 38. 38 will go up the Speedway. Wade McDuff will shoot the gap. Battle for the race lead. Millen down to the bottom. He'll drive around the 03 of Speedy Brissett. Here comes the 11 Illinois now. Brian Hacker. He's going to try and do the same thing. Right on board with our Bartel Builders onboard camera. Car number 40 of Josiah Millen. Millen down to the bottom side. Look at Holland back there really throw it into the corner. The raised iron tubing number 22 of Rabtoy working the outside of the Speedway. Millen with 5 to go, trying to pull away. It'll be 4 to go when he comes back around here to the line, this time by. Couple cars getting together. I believe the 1W of Wade McDuff has turned that Bartel Builders machine around. We'll see he does fire back off. Official's going to say stay green here, so we're stay green in the Whiteowl Performance Heat Race number 1 here tonight at Cedar Lake. So staying green. Wade McDuff and Scott Riome got together. Holland now down to the bottom side still, trying to get the bottom to work. We've seen it work. Millen took that race lead on the bottom side, while Brissett went to the outside, and then he has kind of just set sail. Popsicle sticks up. Millen looking to come take the white flag. White flag is up. It's 1 lap to go, presented by Carpenter's Tax Service. So it'll be the final trip around the Speedway. Hacker shedding some spots back here. Shedding spots while he goes to the outside. Millen will look to pick up the first heat race of the night. He will. It'll be Millen, Brissett, Holland, Hacker, Rabtoy, Patton, Riome, and McDuff. So a good heat race here for heat race number 1. Josiah Millen going to pick it up after 10 laps. Everybody to pit road real quick. So heat race number 2 will come our way. This is Hell. They will line up in the Whiteowl Performance Heat Race number 2. Starting on the front row from Crossville, Tennessee, it's the 98 coming out the gate here tonight. It's racing Jason Dobbs. Starting, P number 2 out of the Brissett Racing Stables, driving car 02. This is Eric Riel. It's the driver from Kokomo, Indiana, from downtown. This is Chris Brown of the 136 Whiteowl Performance. He'll start 3rd. It's the driver out of New York, driving the Aftermath Motorsports number 51, Justin Fuller will go for P number 4, while the driver out of Hamburg, Pennsylvania, the Full Moon Motorsports, Full Moon Garage 0 of Robbie Schaefer will go 5th. Talon Carter out of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania, the top spot rookie, will start back there in 6th, while the Bartel Builders 2B of Brett Bartels will roll off from the final starting position here tonight. So we'll go green here. 7 cars in heat race number 2. iRacing.com Silverado off turn 4 will hit the gas, and we will see it accelerate away from the field. Will it be Dobbs? He does not have a heat race win this season. Yells right there on the outside, and then you got the Turbo Man back there, the 136 of Chris Brown. Pace truck is away. Dobbs says, here we go. Oh, sleeping on the outside. Eric Riel going to stack up from the outside. Justin Fuller really has to hit the hooks. Fuller was on the outside behind Riel. Maybe a mechanical malfunction there for Eric Riel. What the battle will be? Well, Dobbs out front. The man from Crossville, Tennessee, going to lead lap number 1. Followed, though, here comes Chris Brown from downtown. Talon Carter going to go way up top shelf here. Try and rip a little bit of that lip. So Dobbs trying to run away and hide here, but the field is starting to catch him. Look at Talon Carter. Talk about going up way to the outside. Now he'll try to go down to the bottom. Two Pennsylvania boys battling side by side. Now the 0 of Robbie Schaefer to the outside in that Full Moon Garage, number 0. And Talon Carter working the bottom side. Fleetwood and Hamburg, Pennsylvania, side by side. Robbie Schaefer will hold off the advances of the youngster of Talon Carter for the time being. Everybody still trying to run down the Joker. Right on board the Whiteowl performance here with the Rags Carter Racing. Number 1 of Carter. Everybody has run down Dobbs right now. Dobbs is trying to run for his life. They're knocking another one off the board here tonight in heat race number 2. Talon Carter back to the top. Chris Brown going to run the middle groove that time through 1 and 2. Oh, Carter into the back of Schaefer into 3. They made a little contact, but they were able to keep it going in the right direction. Schaefer just had a little bit of help. Talon Carter making the outside work down in turns 1 and 2. They're banged Nerf bars down the back straightaway. They bang bars. There comes 3 laps to go, though. The battle for the race lead. Here goes the Turbo Man to the outside. He has now moved up. Dobbs is still working the bottom side of the speedway. Here comes Chris Brown. Brown to the outside. Carter now is P number 3, but is it a little too late? 2 laps to go as the old popsicle sticks are going to fly. Talon Carter going to go way to the outside. There's not a groove up there yet. He'll run it, though, and he'll get a great run down the back straightaway. Dobbs trying to move up just a little bit. Here comes Talon Carter. Now he'll go to the inside. It'll be 1 lap to go. Presented by Carpenter's Tax Service here in heat race number 2. Chris Brown trying to make the middle groove work. Talon Carter way to the outside. Dobbs trying to hold off the advances. He'll hold the bottom of the speedway down at 3. Chris Brown to the outside. At the line, Chris Brown from downtown will lead the final lap here to be Chris Brown, Jason Dobbs, Talon Carter, Robbie Schaefer, Brett Bartels, Justin Fuller, and Eric Riel. So Chris Brown going to sneak in there and win heat race number 2. So Chris Brown from downtown Kokomo, Indiana will pick up that win. That'll leave 1 more heat race here tonight. This is how they'll line up for the final heat race of the evening. Starting back in P number 1, driving car number 99. This will be the 99 of Cole Day. To his outside, driving car number 96. It's the boss man from South Glens Falls, New York. This is Al Smith Jr. Starting in P number 3, the big show from Hamburg, Pennsylvania. Driving car number 13 here tonight, this is Kyle Lesher. The Brissett Racing is number 59. Now Steven Brissett will go from 4th, while Georgia's own Rookie of the Year candidate, number 51 of James Shirley, will go 5th. Kelly Dahl out of Canada will start his machine there in P number 6, while starting 7th. And the final car here in our heat races tonight, out of Montana, driving the Smith Racing Inc. 00, this is Doug Ungari. So there it is, 7 cars. All 7 cars will actually qualify into our feature event here tonight. We will not have a last chance qualifier here on the Adirondack Picker night here at the Cedar Lake Speedway. So there you see the 99 of Cole Day. He was your last season's champion here with the Big Block Series, the Bartel Builders Big Block Series. This season, well, he's a little bit farther down on the standings where he would like to be, so he's got a lot of work to go, but still time. He's only 50 points out of that championship top spot. It all starts here in heat race number 3, though, as we are green here in the final heat race of the evening. 3 wide racing already as Lesher is down to the bottom side. There was Shirley, there was also Al Smith, Steven Brissett. They were making it very wide here tonight in the final heat race. Cole Day going to go top shelf here. He'll put Al Smith up there with him. Kyle Lesher still down to the bottom side of the speedway. Lesher and Shirley really hard into the corner that time, but he was able to slow it up. Little contact there between Shirley and Brissett down the straightaway. Now he'll get into Lesher. Lesher's going to go up and over, I believe. Shirley's going to go down. Lesher lands back on the wheels, but the caution lights are on all around the speedway. Kyle Lesher, there you see car number 13. Driver out of Hamburg, Pennsylvania, was sitting in P number 3 at the time of the incident. And now you see that he has some big problems on car number 13. Watch the 51 of Shirley. There's a little bump there by Brissett. Shirley goes down into the corner and hits the bump. I don't know if it unstables the car. And then Kyle Lesher, him and Doug Ungari, who were just practicing at the Chili Bowl. I was actually invited out to run some laps with them. Right on board with Kyle Lesher. This is from the bar camera there. And heard him go around. He hit the gas and unfortunately, he'll come to a stop, and, well, now he'll have to tag the back of the field. So that's the first caution flag we see here tonight, or have seen here tonight, I should say, at Cedar Lake. Call Day and the Boss Man will start on the front row here. The Stand RC Speedway number 96. Last week after finishing on the podium. Looking to have a good run here tonight to start things off in his heat race. iRacing pace truck is down and away. Cole Day will lead us to turn 1. One car wildly flipping up and out of the ballpark. I believe that's the 86 of Kelly Dahl. So we go green, and Kelly Dahl absolutely flips up out of the speedway. Watch Kelly Dahl's accident here on this restart. Oh, boy, Brissett into Dahl. I think Ungari may have been into Brissett, and that's what caused the chain reaction, but we do stay green. It'll be 5 to go. 4 to go this time by for Cole Day. He's trying to lock up heat race number 3 here tonight. So it'll be Day, Smith, Brissett, Shirley, Ungari, and Lesher. Dahl has taken car number 86 back to the hauler, and they're going to get checked out. Kyle Lesher trying to work the bottom side of the speedway here, trying to get around Doug Ungari. Ungari going to work the top side. Shirley also trying to work underneath car number 59 of Stephen Brissett. There you see that Brissett Racing, number 59. Driver out of Plattsburgh, New York. Popsicle sticks up for Cole Day. He's trying to run away from the boss man. This time by, he will see the Carpenter's Tax Service. 1 lap to go. He gets a little close to the wall. That time down in 3. But it'll be the final trip around the speedway here in our Whiteowl performance. Heat race number 3, so the Carpenter's Tax Service white flag is up. Tax Service upon us, just like the finish of heat race number 3. Al Smith going to really sail it off in turn number 3 here for the final time. Not going to be good enough. Cole Day will pick up the win. It'll be Day, Smith, Shirley Brissett, Ungari, Lesher, and Dahl. So Cole Day, who was your last season's champion, will get it done here in our third and final heat race of the evening. All cars are going to qualify to our A main feature event here tonight on Adirondack Picker Night here at the Cedar Lake Speedway. Your local dirt track to see local heroes compete on a weekly schedule. Tonight, though, the traveling series, the Bartel Builders Big Block Series, has made it here, and we're going to take a quick step away, though. We'll be back here with more big block racing action at Cedar Lake.
The true north strong and blaspheming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rackets regular, the boats bursting in out, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Welcome back here, race fans, at the Cedar Lake Speedway for the Bartel Builders Big Block Series for the Upstate Racing League. It is the Adirondack Picker 50 night here. Find out more information or see what they have in store at the Adirondack Picker eBay store. Make sure to head on over there today and pick up one of those driving instruction of how to operate your vehicles. I mean, everybody needs to have one of those. They're classics to put on the bookshelf. We're just about ready as all the heat races have been done here tonight. Josiah Millen, Chris Brown, Cole Day picking up one of the 3 heat races here tonight, and now they will start towards the front of this one. We'll see if they can hang on. Let's head down trackside, though, to get our starting lineup here tonight for our feature event. This is how they will line up for the 50-lap A main feature event. Starting on the front row, the driver out of Kutztown, Pennsylvania, the Jordan Hen Racing number 40 of Josiah Millen will start on the pole here tonight. Starting P number 2 from downtown Kokomo, Indiana, driving the 136. This is Chris Brown. Cole Day in car number 99 will start back there in P number 3, while Speedy Brissett of the Brissett Racing Stables, he will start sitting there in the 4th spot. It's the driver out of Crossville, Tennessee. It's the 98 going out the gate here tonight. It's the Joker of racing, Jason Dobbs. Al Smith Jr. in car number 96 out of South Glens Falls, New York. The Smith Racing Inc. entry will go 6th, while Ryan Holland in car number 15 out of New York will go 7th. Top spot rookie, top spot of the championship standings, driving car number 1 out of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania. The Rags Carter Racing number 1 of Talon Carter will go 8th, while the driver out of Georgia, driving car number 51. This is James Shirley. He'll go from the 9th starting spot, while the Empire Racing Teams, number 11 Illinois, of Brian Hacker and his Pathfinder's Chassis, number 11 Illinois, will go 10th. Robbie Schaefer out of Hamburg, Pennsylvania, the Full Moon Garage 0 will go 11th, while the Brissett Racing, number 59 of Stephen Brissett, will go from P number 12 here tonight. 13th on the starting lineup will be the driver out of Vermont, driving the raised iron tubing, number 22 of Dylan Raptoy. He'll go 13th. Brett Bartels and the Bartel Builders 2B will go 14th. Doug Ungari out of Montana will go 15th. David Patton will go in the 16th starting position with car number 38. Justin Fuller will go in 17th. 18th to the Hamburg, Pennsylvania driver Kyle Lesher. Scott Rayome driving car 4 and 19th. Eric Riel back in 20th. Kelly Daughters Wild Ride in car number 86 will go from 21st. And 22nd will be the Bartel Builders number 1W of Wade McDuff. He will go 22nd here tonight on the starting grid. That's your starting lineup here, brought to us by Bartel Builders. 50 laps here for the Adirondack Picker night here at the Cedar Lake Speedway. The Beast from the Northeast are alive here at Cedar Lake. One lap completed, led by Josiah Mellon. One car up onto the fence line, I'm being told, as it will be car number 59 of Stephen Brissett, and the caution flag will come out here tonight. So Stephen Brissett, the first driver up into the wall. So that will be the first caution. Let's take a look back. What happened to the 59? He was running the outside there out of turn 2. Went down into 3, and no, the car got tight, and then rode the wall. So a little bit of a freak accident there for Stephen Brissett. The good thing is the caution laps are not counting here tonight. The bad thing, he's on pit road, and I believe the iRacing.com pace truck lights this time by, they will go out. There's your race leader. He won heat race number 1. And, well, was granted the pole here tonight. No invert by the officials. Stephen Brissett still down on pit road here. Well, we have a second. We got to thank all the race fans that are tuning in here tonight, whether you're watching live on the Turn 3 Racing Network Facebook page, whether you're watching live over on the Turn 3 Racing Network YouTube page, or even if you're watching on the Upstate Racing's Facebook page. We appreciate each and every one of you is tuning in here tonight to watch the Bartel Builders Big Block Series. Bartel Builders focusing on providing high-quality service for your construction needs, whether it's new constructions, repairs, installs, damage repairs. The Bartel Builders have you covered. Based in Spirit Lake, Iowa. Contact them today for your home repairs. Ready to go back. Green Flag Racing coming into the Hanson Starter Shop Restart Zone. iRacing.com safety truck is down and away. You see it head to pit road. He's gone, and Josiah Millen. It's time to hammer back down. Millen hammers back into it. Battle for that second spot, though. Chris Brown had it. Now Cold Day is going to jump. That's the battle. Cold Day down to the bottom side. Look at them all stacked up back there. 3 wide. Dobbs is in the middle. The boss man of Al Smith to the outside. Here comes Ryan Holland. He'll rip the bottom side of the speedway. Oh, Smith going to get cut off there. He had to check up. Now here comes Brian Hacker. Hacker trying to take his car towards the front. He was 3 wide momentarily. That was James Shirley down to the bottom side. Al Smith right on the high line. And now Doug Ungari is also way up there at the 00. That's Justin Fuller. Fuller having to come from the back of the field also here tonight. Look at them. They're just stacked up everywhere you look. 3 wide, jam jelly tight. Dobbs in the keyboards, Warrior 98 up against the fence line there. Here comes Al Smith. He's going to look back down to the bottom side, try to get around. Not going to quite be able to go all the way down there because the 51 of Shirley. Or sorry, that's actually the 15 of Holland, I believe that is down there. Shirley also in car 51 down around the bottom side. Here comes Al Smith. Now he really will go to the bottom side of the speedway. Bartel's down around the bottom side also. Josiah Millen still your race leader. Chris Brown, Cold Day, Speedy Brissett. How about Speedy Brissett right now? One car around. Caution lights on for the second time here tonight. The driver out of Montana. The 00 of Doug Ungari. Watch the 00. What happens to Doug? Oh, gets into the right rear there of Justin Fuller, and then up into the fence line he goes and comes to a complete stop. Right on board with the Whiteowl Performance onboard camera with Doug Ungari. There you see it. Fuller comes up a little bit, the right rear to the left front, and when Ungari goes down into the corner, nowhere to go. There's your race leader still. Millen has been able to lead since the drop of the green flag here tonight. He was practicing. I saw he had a hosted lobby up a little bit earlier here on iRacing. I saw Millen. I was reading some of the comments coming in here tonight, but I was watching Millen practice 358 modifieds at the Lernerville Speedway. He was practicing with his brother-in-law, who actually just got the iRacing.com simulator. They were out there practicing a little bit. Well, the track is brown because we are dirt racing here tonight with the Bartel Builders Big Block Series, which is about to go back green flag racing. Green flag up. Millen gonna transplant the power to the right rear, and here we go. Millen storms back into turn number 1. Who is that to the outside? He's not afraid to go to the high side. That's Talon Carter. Now he's trying to get around the 0-3 of Speedy Brissett. 3 wide racing Ryan Holland down on the bottom side. Talon Carter in the middle. Speedy Brissett. Holland gonna take the spot. Now Carter takes the spot. And Speedy Brissett will fall 2-1. One driver into the back of the 96. I believe that was Fuller into the back of Al Smith Jr. As they're 3 wide back here. Bartel's in the middle side. I believe that's the 51 of Shirley down to the bottom side. And now Fuller in the other 51 goes to the high side. Al Smith sideways. They're going to make it 4 wide this time. 4 wide out of turn 4. Justin Fuller, Al Smith. Now Robbie Schaefer. Bumper cars and everybody. Oh, 1 car around. It looked good momentarily, and then the 4 of Scott Rayome has gone around. So with Scott Rayome going around, this is what happened. I'm sure it's a big chain reaction here to what everything happened on the outside. Yep, big reaction there. It was Robbie Schaefer into the back of the 96, and it kind of set off the chain reaction going back through the field there. And Scott Rayome just being that car at the back, the tail of the field there, was the driver that went around. So we're going back racing here. It looks like about 13 laps have been completed here tonight after our 3rd caution flag of the evening here at the Cedar Lake Speedway. It's Adirondack Picker night. They do turn the iRacing.com safety car lights off, so this time by the big block modifieds will come back to fire-breathing horsepower. Millen and Brown. Another good start by Millen. He'll take the race lead down into turn number 1. Slide up to the high side in front of Chris Brown and see if he can set sail. Chris Brown's got a mirrorful, though. Look at the bar camera here. Talon Carter all over, banging on the back bars of Turbo Man. Chris Brown going to try to go to the bottom side here, see if anything is down there. 3 wide. Here comes Cole Day. Here comes Ryan Holland now. Holland trying to take that spot. Holland has not left the bottom side. 1 car way up. James Shirley into the outside wall. He's stuck on the wall. We'll see if that will bring out a caution flag or not. He comes to arrest Cole Day, though, all over the back end of Josiah Millen here for the race lead. Shirley able to get his car off the speedway, so we're stay green. He'll join Doug Ungari and Steven Brissett on pit lane. There's the battle for the race lead, though, as Cole Day all over the back end of the 99 of Millen. Talon Carter still all over the back end of the 136 of Chris Brown, but here comes Ryan Holland. He's been working the bottom side. He has barely come off the bottom all night long. Talon Carter going to go to the bottom. Maybe a slide job here on Chris Brown. He'll actually complete it. Brown actually had to get out of the throttle there. He went up into the outside wall. Chris Brown tried to go back around, then the 15. Oh, the 15. Ryan Holland finally comes off the bottom, goes top shelf and into the wall with car 15. So he'll have to now try to mount the charge back on Chris Brown, as he's actually back on the throttle. Dobbs and Bartels, though, battling the Bartel Builders 2B entry down around the bottom. Speedy Brissett still hanging there in front of Brian Hacker. Justin Fuller behind them. Fuller has picked up the most spots. Correction now, Bartels, who got around Dobbs. Dobbs got too high that time. Bartels found a little momentum on the bottom side. Bartels the biggest shaker tonight. Talon Carter, though, trying to make the bottom work here on Cole Day. Cole Day not going to make it easy on him. Day's going to wind it up around the top side. Talon Carter, who we usually see ripping the lip and throwing all caution to the wind, down around the bottom side here at Cedar Lake as we close in on the halfway point. It's still Millen, Cole Day, Talon Carter, your top three racers. As they continue to try and pull away, Talon Carter goes to the top side, see if he can get a good run on the 99. 99 at Cole Day, not willing to come off the top side. Well, Josiah Millen's out in front of him. Can't go anywhere. If Millen's not willing to go to the bottom, Cole Day is just going to hang right to the top side and log some laps here. So a lot of race left here. See the right rear of that 99 into the cushion, which is way up against the fence line. A couple cars together back here. I believe that's the 11 Illinois of Hacker, the 98 of Dobbs, and is that to the outside there, the Ryan Holland entry. Remember, Holland went to the outside, got into the wall a couple times, lost all the ground that he had made up here early on. He was battling inside the top three, and now he's back to running sixth. Dobbs down around the bottom, a little sideways in the 98. Gonna definitely lose the spot to Holland, and now Hacker goes up to the top side. He's got Justin Fuller right there. Both those drivers making some ground up. Speedy Brissett has fallen back a little bit here as the track has slicked off after the halfway point home now. Speedy Brissett back to running 10th, and it could be 11th here because the boss man, Al Smith, down around the bottom, he has fallen back a couple spots also. Al Smith rolls through the middle of the speedway, and it just can't seem to get the momentum off of the corners to get around Speedy Brissett. Brissett going to put it up into the wall. Now Smith has the spot here. He will take P number 10 as nothing's changed up front. Still Millen, still Day, still Carter, Brown, and Bartels has now taken over that fifth spot from Ryan Holland. Where's the race leaders? Well, there's Josiah Millen. There's Cole Day, Talon Carter. Just out of the picture as he tries to run a different line. He's trying everything he can right now to possibly make his way around the 99. Caution on the speedway. I'm being told it's the 98. Racing Jason out of Crossville, Tennessee has had some problems. Take the look, the keyboard warrior says. Oh boy, Down into the corner, Bartel's got sideways, and Dobbs just nowhere to go. He's going to set the 2B back straight, and now he'll lose all the spots. Oh, Bartel's going to get fed a right rear there by Ryan Holland. That's what actually sets all this off. Watch these two right here. Holland going to get a good run off turn 2. He'll go down to the bottom side. Feeds the right rear to Bartels. Bartels goes to spin. Dobbs sets him straight, and Dobbs is the one that's sitting sideways and turned around. Unfortunate for Racing Jason. He'll go all the way back to what looks like it should be about the 18th position. So we'll line them back up, stack them back up 2 by 2 here, and get ready to go. It'll be Josiah Millen, Cole Day, Talon Carter, Chris Brown, and Brett Bartels. Your top 5, Ryan Holland, Brian Hacker, Justin Fuller, Al Smith, Speedy Brissett. Your top 10, the Hanson Starter Shop green flag is back into the air. Here we go. Millen with a good jump, and he goes straight top shelf. That's going to leave a bunch of them down around the bottom side. That's Carter down around the bottom side. The 2B of Bartels down around the bottom side. Holland up into the outside wall. He'll stack him up on the outside. He'll get disconnected. Justin Fuller, who had finally worked his way into the top 10, he's involved. Justin Fuller going to fall back a couple spots. Battle for the race lead, though, here. Cole Day in the 99. Trying to go for the race lead. Not going to make it work there. And actually, he's going to lose a little ground that time. So it'll be Millen with 15 to go as the race leader. Cole Day, Talon Carter, Chris Brown. Wade McDuff trying to get around the 51 of Fuller. Fuller goes top shelf. See how they come out of the corner. Fuller with a head of steam in car number 51. Moving up inside the top three. Where's Talon Carter? He'll throw a slide job. Cole Day going to try and cross him over. Day going to run side by side. Now Day goes down to the bottom side. Does he slide in front of Carter? He's not going to quite clear him. Talon Carter to P number 2. So it's Millen, Carter, and Day. Talon Carter is on the move and setting some of the fastest lap times of the night. Brian Hacker and Chris Brown also battling it out. Hacker going to throw a slide job here on Brown. Brown trying to cross over, but Bartels is down there, and Hacker going to cut off the nose of the 136 of Chris Brown. 11 to go. 11 to go, and Millen's knees have got to be shaking because Talon Carter is coming. Running that slider line. He's right there to the door panel of car 40. Not quite able to get it done with 10 laps to go. Talon Carter going to have to go back to the top side. Millen looked like that time. Entering turn 1, he got a little tight. Talon Carter going to go try and throw a slide job here. Millen ready for it. Millen's going to bank it off the cushion. He's going to drive back down to the bottom. Make a little contact there. Talon Carter now the race leader. Talon Carter, the race leader. Millen didn't really put up too much of a big fight there to try and hold off that number 1 of Talon Carter. Now Millen going to go down to the corner. He's going to get tight once again. Kyle Lesher out there having problems in car number 13. We're seeing, somebody big up and over. Believe I saw somebody go up into the outside wall back there, but we stay green flag racing. Race leader Talon Carter, Josiah Millen fading now here in the late stages of this one. So with 6 laps to go, we have Talon Carter out front.
iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 170,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams. Race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12 Hour. Additional partners include IMSA, World of Outlaws, Supercars, and IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own Indianapolis 500, Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
Welcome back here, race fans. We got the technical difficulties worked out. I guess somebody pulled the old plug on the microphone here tonight. That was probably better for you race fans out there watching anyway. But Talon Carter, Josiah Millen, and Cole Day had a heck of a battle here. That is how they finish here tonight in the Adirondack Picker 50 here at the Cedar Lake Speedway in the Bartel Builders Big Block Series presented by the Upstate Racing League. Let's head down trackside, though, to talk to some of your top three competitors after, well, what was 50 laps of hard-nosed racing competition. Let's head down and talk to the driver of car number 1, Talon Carter. 3 in a row makes it go, is what some people say. Tonight, you pick up your third win in a row here, and you had to drive around 2 of the most talented drivers of the Bartel Builders Big Block Series to get this one done.
Yeah, I knew they were going to be tough, especially on a top-dominant track like that, but I figured out the slider line through 3 and 4, and I knew I could get under Cole sometimes, but he'd just have too much of a run going down in the first corner then, and I'd have to stick it on the bottom. But yeah, it was a pretty good race. Once Cole fell back a little bit from Josiah, I knew I would have had a chance to clear a slide job then.
Usually we see you just rip the lip here early on, though we did see you kind of go down to the bottom side. Tell us how this track really transitions here, because we saw you pretty much able to drive everywhere, and then that slider line like you alluded to there at the end.
Yeah, I mean, top through 1 and 2 is definitely faster there when I'd get side by side with Cole, or even on restarts. They would have a good run coming off, but on restarts, if you hit it just right, you can come out side by side. Going down the backstretch and maybe run that slider line. And I've ran plenty of hosted races here to know how the track changes throughout the feature. So I knew that slider line would have been there, and it played into my favor.
Well, you pick up a handful, or you've picked up a handful of wins here, 3, 4, 5 wins now on the season. And when you look at the points championship standings coming in, you had what was a 30-point lead over James Normal, who wasn't here tonight. Justin Fuller by 44, Cole Day by 50, and Brian Hacker by 62 here. Now picking up another win with just 2 races left. You got to be looking at possibly picking up a championship here in your rookie year.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be pretty cool. I just got to keep my nose clean the next 2 weeks. Kokomo, I really enjoy Kokomo. I'm usually pretty good there, and not the biggest fan of Charlotte, but I can get around there good.
Well, you can get around it good. Well, we look forward to seeing how you negotiate. I got to tell you, though, before we rally off your sponsors, we know it's a laundry list. I got to tell you, Pops texted me and told you as soon as you're done with this interview, you need to get out of the sim rig, do the laundry, and fold it.
Yeah, I know.
Well, just letting you know. Can't disappoint after a good win. Chores are always the best after picking up your 5th win of the season. Who makes this all possible? As the red carpet is out, the microphone is yours.
I got to thank Kelly Spade Realtor of Keller Williams Platinum Realty, Grand Central Tap Room, Kutztown Printing, Doreen Lake, Cantner's Tire Service, Lucky 13 Tattoos and Piercings, Gessie Chiropractic, Levan Machine and Truck Equipment, Chrisman's Meat Market, D. Brett's Motorcycle Fab and Paint, KB Motors Incorporated, Deca Batteries, Matty Pearl Band, and I got to thank Dave Giff for coming on board this year, and got to thank Paulo Court for making all my wraps. And you can go visit my website at www.taloncarter.com.
There you hear it. He's got his own website, Race Fans. The youngster that can't get behind the wheel of a street-legal car wins his 5th race here tonight with the Bartel Builders Big Block Series. He's off to fold some laundry here tonight, so while he heads off to fold laundry, let's talk to the man who finishes 2nd here tonight. Driver out of Kutztown, Pennsylvania, Joe. You lead the most laps. Unfortunately, that one car got around you, and you just couldn't claw your way back.
No, I knew it was going to be a top-dominant track. It's just that slider line at 3 and 4 came in late in the race, and I just wasn't expecting it. There wasn't much there at the top in 3 and 4, so Talon showed his nose one time, and it was the perfect time because he gave me that old slide job.
Gave you the slider, and you just weren't able to get him. There on those restarts, though, we watched you hold off Cole Day, and Cole Day was back there kind of beating on the bars there for a little while.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I've done a lot of races with Cole, and I know he's fast, and it's all about those restarts with it just being right around the top. You had to time your restarts and almost play some sort of head games, but it's all about that restart. You got to get to the top.
Well, you finally got to the top, and you were able to hang on there for a second, so a good run here for you tonight. It's not a win like you'd like, but a good run nonetheless, and really help you out in the points after missing a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Yeah, I've had some weeks that I missed, some bad weeks of crashing, and self-confidence was kind of getting down. So to win my heat race, start on the pole, and lead so many laps and finish 2nd to Talon, I mean, Talon puts on a show every week, so it's a pretty good night for me.
Good night for you here tonight, Joe. Before we let you go, I believe your wife's making smoothies or something out in the kitchen with the blender, so we'll let you get ready to go have one of those. Who do you got to thank here tonight for 2nd?
Well, since the wife's making smoothies, I want to thank my wife. Now, this might be my first interview since I've been married, so now it's thanking my wife for letting me, spend all this time back on the computer, iRacing. I want to thank you guys at Turn 3 for putting on awesome broadcasts. It's always a good time. Al Smith with Upstate, he does a lot of work in this series, and it shows. I mean, he still almost done with the season, pulling at least 20 cars. Al does a really good job. Bartel Builders for sponsoring the series. Adirondack Picker for sponsoring the night. Also, my sponsor's Jordan Hen Racing. This won't be quite as long as Talon's, but my sponsor's Jordan Hen Racing and Turn 3 Posse Boys. I couldn't do this without them. Doug, Kyle, Cole, Donald, Jason. I'm sure I'm missing someone else, but yeah, I couldn't do this without any of those guys.
There you hear from the man who tried to rival Talon Carter in his interview. That's Josiah Millen, the driver of the number 40 here out of Kutztown, Pennsylvania. He'll finish in P number 2 tonight while finishing on the podium. It's the man fresh back after heading to the Chili Bowl this season. Well, Cole, how about it? A 3rd place finish here tonight.
Yeah, can't be too upset with 3rd here.
3rd place. It seemed like all night long you were stuck back behind Josiah Millen. Only a couple times were you able to pull even, to that left rear tire. What did you need to get around Millen and then maybe to hold off that number 1 of Talon Carter?
I just needed Josiah to make a big mistake. I really didn't want to pass him just because he was fast and we were pulling away from everyone behind us. So I didn't want to slow us both down by trying to race hard when we can just, tuck in and just pull more space in case we messed up later on in the race. So I was just waiting on him to make a mistake, and then Talon stuck by me, and by then I just ran out of laps, and it is what it is. Can't be mad at 3rd.
3rd's always good, but hey, after the Chili Bowl coming back home, how was it?
That was awesome. Yeah, I always love going there. It's always such a fun race, and it's awesome to be there.
Well, we didn't get to go down and meet you this year at the Chili Bowl, but I'm sure it was a great run. There are great fun down there, and a great run here tonight, though, Cole, who made this all possible for another podium spot here at the Upstate Racing League.
Oh, just all the boys down in the Turn 3 TeamSpeak channel. We always work awesomely together, each and every week. And, we got 2 guys on the podium, here tonight. You for doing awesome broadcasts, each week. And then Al for putting on great leagues so we can all keep coming back every week.
There you hear it from the driver, last season's champion, Cole Day, will finish P number 3 here tonight. So you heard from Talon Carter, who picks up the big W here tonight. Their second-place driver was Josiah Millen. Cole Day was 3rd. Brian Hacker was 4th. Chris Brown was 5th. Brett Bartels was sitting there in the 6th position. Al Smith Jr. was 7th. Robbie Schaefer was 8th. Justin Fuller was 9th. And Wade